Hi guys, Brittany Lake here. I need to make sure I'm in the right group this time. Last time I went live, I was not in the right group. So 1 second. Yes, okay. We are live in Intuitive Weight Loss. You guys, it's been an awesome day for me today because I had some really great one-on-one coaching calls with some of my clients in the 10-week program. And I just love hearing people's progress. It's amazing what happens when people start learning these things. And I just wanted to jump on and share with you some of the results that my clients are seeing and what actual permanent weight loss results look like. So before I dive into that, here's what, oh, by the way, if you're new and you're watching, say hello, introduce yourself, tell me where you're from. I would love to personally welcome you to the group live if you're catching me live. And if you're watching the replay, still do so. I would still love to personally welcome you to this amazing place. Hi, Julie. How's it going? Yeah. Okay. So here's what permanent results don't look like. So a diet and exercise plan that you have to restrict so much and you have to hit the gym every day. That's not permanent results. That might get you results, but the moment you stop doing those things, it's gonna come back on. And that's just not sustainable. And we've seen that over and over again. How many years has Biggest Loser been running? And sadly, each one of those contestants that have won have regained part of their weight back, if not all of it. And that's not their fault, because restrictive dieting and exercise are not sustainable. It creates results, but we don't want just results. We want permanent change. And that's why it's so important to relearn how your body was designed to lose weight by eating intuitively for weight loss. And that's something that I help people do and master that so they can lose weight naturally and permanently. That's the goal here. Sometimes that means the weight loss might be slower, but I've seen it go off really fast too. So we can't really focus on goal weights in mind or goal dates when we're doing our weight loss journey. But here's the story I wanted to share with you guys, and that is I wanted to introduce myself first in case other people. So before I get into my story, if you're watching and you're new, I'm Brittany Lake. I'm this crazy person that runs this group. And I'm an intuitive weight loss coach and an energy healer, which means I help people through alternative healing methods to release emotional baggage, contribute to weight loss blocks and addiction. And I combine this amazing approach of eating intuitively and addressing the emotional baggage behind our weight issues with energy work. And that's a little bit about me and what I do. Julie says, 15 pounds down in your awesome 10-week program. Oh, Julie, I'm so proud of you. That's amazing. And you're not even done with the program yet. You're in the middle of it, which is the cool part. Thank you for sharing that. That was so brave of you. And I'm sure everyone would love to hear that. So here's the cool story that I want to share with one of my clients in the program that I spoke to today. She's actually, I think she's in Singapore. So I also work with international clients, and we have to work through the time zones a little bit, but it works out and it's awesome. So where she is, it's like super late, and where I am, it's 8:30 in the morning, but it's great. And I have been loving helping her. I won't share her name because I didn't ask permission for this story yet. But she went to a gala, like a ball over the weekend with her husband. And not only did she squeeze into a size small dress when she thought she was going to be picking out a size large, but she had an amazing time at the ball and she looked smoking, you guys. She showed me her pictures. It was really cool. And the cool part is at this ball, she got a little carried away and she accidentally was overeating. And, you know, there was champagne and there was all of these yummy foods and hors d'oeuvres being passed around. And she just accidentally overate, okay? So no big deal, right? She didn't nearly overeat half as bad as she used to. And the crazy part is her body responded so horribly. Her body did not like overeating, even though she had been overeating for years and it didn't really affect her that much. But since she had been in my program for the last five weeks now, her stomach organ had started shrinking back down to its original size, to the point where her body wouldn't allow herself to overeat. It was hurting and it felt bloated and painful, and it wasn't nearly half as bad as she used to overeat. Isn't that crazy? So as you begin eating intuitively for weight loss, your stomach organ will shrink back down. It's been overly stretched out over the years by us overeating. And so that's why we can very easily consume lots of food and not feel full. It's because our stomachs are kind of stretched out. Hi, Renee. Hi, Xandra. Nice to see you guys here. Welcome. And so that was what was happening to her. So just a couple weeks into the program, and she's been mastering eating intuitively, waiting for her stomach to get hungry and to reach a level 3. And she would stop at just politely full. And through that process, her body did the rest. It loved that, and it started to shrink back down, her stomach organ, back down to its original size, to the point where her body won't even let her overeat anymore. She didn't nearly overeat half as bad as she used to, but now there's like a physical wall that she hits when she knows she's eating too much. And so as long as we honor that wall will stay strong for us, but it takes a while for our body to shrink, our stomach to shrink back down. And once it does, that's where permanent change takes place. Because your body doesn't like overeating and you don't like not feeling good. And now there's this huge consequence to overeating. Whereas before we could stretch out the stomach and the stomach got used to it, and so it wasn't so bad. But now when you eat like this, it becomes very clear when we're overdoing it. It takes time to get there, but once it does, that's when permanent change is taking place, because you'll never want to overeat again. When you do that, there's no desire to feel that bad. There's no desire. That's why kids hate overeating. But when they're bribed to overeat from parents to get a reward or some sort of treat, then they force themselves to push past those points, and then the stomach organ begins to stretch out to accommodate the overwhelming amounts of food in it. And that really is unhealthy. If you want good health, you've got to learn how to not overeat anymore. That should be your main focus before you ever think about what nutrition or diet plan do you need today. That should be your focus right there. Because for my client, she learned from her own that she doesn't like feeling that way. And she was really proud of herself. It took her a while for her stomach to feel better and empty back out, But she learned wow, I really have no desire to overeat like that ever again, because that was awful and that was not pleasurable at all. And that's the point that we all need to get to learn for ourselves where those boundaries are and stick with it. And your body will shine for you when it does. Your body wants to help you get back to those boundary lines as you honor it, and it'll make those boundary lines stronger for you to help you stay within it. If all of us were left alone as kids and no one ever talked to us about food or what we should eat or how much, we would still be so in tune with this, and we would be able to manage our body weight with ease. But for whatever reason, through dieting, through the years, whether it was a parent or going on a restricted diet plan, we've gotten way off track with that. So I encourage all of you to strive every day to listen and honor your body. If you haven't already got my free hunger and fullness scale, make sure you go to BrittanyLake.com under the resources to grab that, so you can begin learning where those boundaries are, what they look like, and begin practicing that right away on your own. If you'd like to work with me one-on-one, I'm doing a 10-week program coming up, the Intuitive Weight Loss 10-week program. It starts May 28th. That's when the next round starts. And I'm open for enrollment now and taking on phone calls for anybody who wants to see if they're a good fit for the program or not. It's a free 10 to 15 minute call, and you can sign up for that at this this link here that I put in the comments there, brittanylegg.com/intuitive weight loss. And I'll be able to help determine if this is a good fit for you or which program is best. I have a group program and a VIP program. But that's what this 10-week course is designed to do. It's to help you learn how to master eating within the boundaries of hunger and fullness, like my client in Singapore. And so that way you can achieve permanent results and really heal from the inside out. And of course, we've got to address all the emotional baggage, making it difficult to eat within those boundaries. But that's the overall goal, permanent results. And this 10-week program is designed to help lay that foundation out for you so you never have to go on another weight loss plan ever again. That's the point of all this. Master eating within these boundaries, work through the emotional stuff and learn how to manage that. And then it's a piece of cake. It's just about time and consistency and sticking with it, and your body will do the rest. Just like it did for my client at the ball, your body's in control of this process, and it will tell you when it is hungry and when it is full. So begin listening to that. Eating within those boundaries will create that natural calorie deficit that your body needs in order to burn the extra stuff it doesn't need anymore on the body. Anyways, you guys have a wonderful night. I'm going to see if there's any questions here. Sandra, that's what I was wondering. Your stomach actually shrinks when you get normal. That's crazy. Yeah, isn't that cool? You will totally get there. Keep practicing these things. And Julie says, do it, everyone. It will change your life. Yes, I am so glad Julie's down 15 pounds, you guys. She just mentioned that in the comment if you're just tuning in. Anyways, you guys have a great night, and I will talk to you later. Bye.